finally we get to go out and have a hike. Now I'm a naturalist, and ecologists, when we look at the world around us, we can categorize things that we see as biotic or abiotic. Now me standing here right now, I see a bunch of abiotic rocks and sand that make up this trail. Krill's gonna talk a little bit about trails.
All right, friends, just like Kestrel mentioned, a lot of the trail is made up of abiotic factors like rocks and sand. So on this trail, while we are walking, I just want you to be mindful of the trail itself and notice that all of the surfaces are not flat like a sidewalk. So just be aware that wherever you're putting your foot isn't somewhere you are going to twist your ankle or fall. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get to hike by the ocean.
I hope someday you get to take a hike by the ocean. It's one of my favorite places to hike. But when I think about abiotic factors we have to be aware of, I think a lot about water. And when we're by the ocean, we say, turn your back and the ocean might attack. So watch out.
So students, here in California, we get a lot of hot and sunny days and even sometimes drought. But while you're hiking, you are always going to take water and you're going to hydrate multiple times throughout the day. You are always going to apply sunscreen, again, multiple times throughout the day. And it's always good to have a hat, and you're always going to want it facing forward. That way it can protect your face, and even I sometimes have a hard time with that. Next, we are going to be talking about biotic factors that you will come in contact with on your hike.
I love plants. But there's some plants you have to watch out for when you're on a hike. Right next to me, I have blackberry, an amazing plant that protects itself by being covered with thorns on the leaves and the stem. Right next to it, poison oak, leaves of 3 let it be, it's shiny. And those oils, if you touch them, they'll give you a nasty rash. Actually, you should probably stay on the trail.
All right, students, so right now we are in oak woodland, and if you just look around real quick, you'll notice this is a perfect spot to climb trees or just explore around the trees. So while you're exploring, you just want to look at a couple things. One, the leaves on the tree to make sure that they're healthy, make sure that no branch is going to fall on you. Another is the base of the tree to make sure it doesn't have any big cracks in the bark that might signify that the tree might be dying.
We're back on the trail. Now we're looking for critters, different types of biotic organisms. Now there's some critters you don't want on you, like ticks. Ticks are spider relatives, little arachnids that want to suck your blood by getting to your skin. You can keep them off of you by tucking your pants into your socks and tucking your shirt in. As you hike, check yourself. Do a tick check from time to time to make sure you don't have any little tick hitchhikers on you. When I'm hiking, I'm also on the lookout for reptiles like lizards and snakes. If you get lucky, you might see one. But for safety's sake, just keep your distance. If you're walking in the middle and you're aware of your surroundings, look out for reptiles. Look at them, but don't get too close.
Lastly, if you're lucky, you might see some larger animals on the trail or anywhere really in California. One of the common animals that you might see is a coyote. Now, if you see a coyote, one of the things you'll notice is the color of their fur and how that helps them blend into different environments. And you might also notice that they're going to be running away from you, and that's because they really don't want anything to do with humans. Hey students, some of you guys might be studying extreme weather like tornadoes and hurricanes. We don't have any of that here in California, but we do have heavy rain. So it's super important that you bring a poncho.